Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to Gul Knowledge Hub. Welcome my YouTube family to your own channel, which is Gul Knowledge Hub. Welcome to a new day with a new video. Today's topic is very important and it is very common problem faced by every English learner, especially those English learners who are at the beginning of their speaking stage. And the problem is that I fumble a lot while speaking English. Yes, dear audience, why do we fumble? Why do we fumble? There are many reasons. Before diving into the video, let me answer one question. Do you fumble while speaking in English? Do you fumble while speaking your ideas? Why do we fumble at first? We will discuss the reasons why we fumble and we will give you the solutions. First of all, we fumble a lot when we try to impress others. We try to use fancy words. We try to use the literary words of which we are not habitual. And by doing this and by using the fancy or trying to use the fancy or literary or difficult words, we fumble because they don't come into our mind at right place and we are not habitual and we try to impress others. Rather than we should try to convey our idea. We are not concerned whether the speaker or whether the audience in front of you are understanding the concept or the idea or not. We are trying to impress that we have so much advanced vocabulary, we have so much fancy words, and in trying to prove this reality, we fumble a lot. Second reason is that when we lack ideas, then we fumble a lot. Because we don't have the ideas to express, we fumble a lot. Another reason is that we lack vocabulary. When we don't have proper vocabulary to convey an idea, we start fumbling. Another reason can be that we try to translate from our native language to English language, and in this process of translation, when we take more time, because it takes only 10 to 30 seconds in order to reply the audience, but when we exceed from this limit and we are conscious of this fact, we become fumbling. The solution lies here is that we should not try to impress others. We should try to use simple words, and the words of which we are habitual of. Then we will not fumble, and we should gather the ideas before starting a speech or before going into the presentation. When we have ideas, we are quite confident and we will deliver idea one after the other and we will not fumble. Another lack of vocabulary is another reason, and you can also overcome this problem by gathering vocabulary, by reading as much as you can, because when you have enough collection of vocabulary in your mind and you know that you can use that vocabulary, then you will not fumble because you are confident that you can use those vocabulary. And next point is that if you don't practice of thinking in English, direct thinking in English rather than translation, you will fumble a lot. And to avoid this thing, you have to do a practice, direct thinking in English. You should not do translation from your native language to English. Rather, you should directly think in English. You should start practicing of thinking in English and then to practice speaking in English. Because when we are not habitual of practicing English, it is not of our mother tongue, it's not our native language, it's a foreign language, and we should give enough practice to this language in order to master it. And when we would master this language, we should give enough practice and we will practice a lot this language, then we will not fumble. Because fumbling issue is that you become stutter. You become suddenly stop your language and you become nervous, you become a patient of anxiety, and you start feeling nervous and you feel as if that you are lacking words, you are lacking vocabulary, you are lacking ideas, and you are not in the proper way to propagate your ideas, and you are vainlessly or you are in vain trying to use the fancy words. Dear audience, your purpose should be to deliver your idea. Your purpose should be to deliver your idea to the audience. If the audience is understanding you and you are a much better speaker, if you can make your audience understand what you are delivering, because your purpose should not be to impress the others, your purpose should be to deliver the idea. If you are delivering the idea, then it is best. So by avoiding using of fancy words and by practicing a lot, you can easily overcome this problem. And if you fumble a lot, let me know in the comment section and how do you find these solutions. Till the next video, stay happy, stay blessed. Thank you so much. Have a nice day.